Hi there, good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. It is the 16th of June. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Fun Father's Day weekend, the Hamilton Air Show, the Georgetown Highland Games.
Yeah.
Did you don your kilt?
I put on my kilt. I was there for
You didn't wear your kilt.
the whole day. I was there.
You did?
Of course. I was there for the whole day in my kilt. It was great. We had a great time. Great band. Perfect weather for it. And then I went to the car show yesterday down at the park, and it was great.
Well, I went to see Fred Penner yesterday at the Burlington Music Festival. He is a showstopper.
He's been around for 100 years, Fred Penner.
I don't know about 100. He didn't crawl through the log, if any of you were wondering. But Brooklyn,
he's been around a long time.
Yeah, Brooklyn loved it. She was singing and dancing and clapping. It was great.
Perfect weather for outdoor activities. Just awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
And you know what? The heat's going to continue, but we do have some active weather on the way. We've got the chance of a few isolated showers this morning, and then the potential is there for a few isolated thunderstorms as well, but not necessarily until later on this afternoon when we'll see those pop-up kind of garden variety thunderstorms. Temperatures right now, we're on the cool side in some areas. Now, temperatures are going to heat up this week. The humidity is going to be unbearable for some. It is going to feel like the low to mid-30s, and we'll get to all those details coming up in your long-range forecast. First, I am going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds. He has got an update on your morning commute. And Tom, when I drove in, everything seemed to be A-OK on the QEW.
Yeah, generally, we're in pretty good shape right now. Most of the routes in and around the GTA. There we go, and range forecast.
Well, the heat and the humidity, I wasn't kidding. We're looking at 31 is what it's going to feel like by tomorrow, 35 by Wednesday, and that continues for Thursday, but the sunshine is still going to be there. Friday looks good. Saturday and Sunday, again, we are setting up for another great weekend throughout much of the GTA. It's Monday. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It is June the 16th. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you enjoyed your Father's Day. As a treat to my husband yesterday, I let him nap on the couch while I mowed the lawn.
Yeah.
I used to do it all the time when I was a kid, every week.
Mm-hmm.
Every week for my allowance, I had to mow the lawn. It was hard work. My dad had a big lawn with a hill, and it was bad.
Right.
I'm so sore today, and I live in Oakville. My lawn's like this big.
And it's a self-propelled lawnmower, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
So what the
pushes
heck's
itself.
wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm getting old and weak.
Yeah, well, you better start doing a little bit of exercise. Having a child usually makes you strong.
You would
Lifting
think,
the baby
right?
up, putting the baby down. And the different muscles. Grass cutting, I guess. Anyway, you'll have to get back in. You should maybe cut everybody's lawn on your street.
No. All right, let's take a look at current temperatures. Tom said he's going to come over and do my lawn for me from now on.
No, I never did say that.
14 degrees in Toronto. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about the long-range forecast. How long is this heat and humidity going to stick around? I'll have the answer coming up, but first, here's Tom.
Long-range forecast.
Well, thanks, Tom. We're going to see that heat and humidity continue all week long. We're looking at the risk of isolated thunderstorms again throughout the day tomorrow. We've got a trough that's going to be coming through, so this is more of a widespread risk. I think we have a better chance of seeing thunderstorm activity tomorrow than we do today. By tomorrow, or by Wednesday rather, 27 feeling like 35. It's still going to be very hot and muggy for Thursday, feeling like 35 through Hamilton. By Friday, we cool down just slightly. And when I say slightly, I mean 25, still feeling like 31. But as it stands right now, the preliminary outlook for next weekend looks great. We're seeing sunshine and temperatures that will be very comfortable throughout the GTA. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's Monday. It is the 16th of June. It is going to be a hot and muggy week. But you know what? We have waited 9 long months for this, maybe 10.
We've been waiting, probably 10 months. It's true, and I'm so glad it's here. It's so much nicer than freezing.
Oh, absolutely.
Really, after that winter,
I know.
Man,
I know.
It's just beautiful.
Well, we do have temperatures that are going to be flirting with the 30s and feeling closer to the mid-30s by the middle of the week, and I'm going to have all those details coming up in your long range. Current temperatures, we are looking at relatively mild conditions that are going to heat up. We're at 20%. But I'm sure he could do it. Tom, I understood you wore your kilt all day?
I was fully dressed in my kilt and my entire outfit, and I had a wonderful day. It was just absolutely perfect. So thanks to all the organizers of Long Range Forecast.
Well, we are going to be seeing some sunshine, yay, but it's almost mentioning, it's probably going to be pretty short-lived because we do have some active weather on the way, but it will clear by Wednesday. I mean, today we do have that risk for isolated thunderstorms. Tomorrow we've got the risk for isolated thunderstorms, but by Wednesday we're going to start to clear out, but it is going to be so hot. Temperatures getting up into the high 20s, feeling more like the mid-30s when you factor in the humidity. But this high pressure, it's going to stick around. It's keeping our system to the south. At this point, we could see some scattered showers on and off throughout the week. If that high pressure decides to become a little bit weaker, we could see that stuff push north. But for the most part, we are going to see some sunshine and the heat is on. The preliminary reports of this coming weekend look pretty good, however. It's going to be comfortable on Saturday. 22 degrees is what we're forecasting for Hamilton. Well, we've got temperatures that are going to be rising. The heat and humidity is really going to be building. We are going to see the risk of isolated thunderstorms today and into tomorrow, the pop-up garden variety type. So you could see a downpour in Mississauga and then see absolutely nothing in Newmarket. It's literally going to be those couple of next... I'm going to start that again. It's really going to be that kind of scenario for the next couple of days. By Wednesday, high pressure is going to be moving in. It is keeping our system to the south, which means we are going to be seeing sunshine and really warm temperatures. When I say really warm, I mean really warm. 28 by Thursday, feeling more like 35 when you factor in the humidity. So risk of some active weather today, risk of some active weather tomorrow, clearing out by Wednesday in most areas. Thursday looking hot and humid and sticky, but the first look at next weekend looks pretty good. Temperatures are going to be quite comfortable throughout the GTA.
This weather segment.
Well, after a wonderful weekend, the heat and the humidity are going to rise. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few moments. Did you have a wonderful weekend? How did you get out and celebrate Father's Day? Well, there were so many different events going on in and around the city. Tom was actually at the Georgetown Highland Games. Check this out. We do have a little bit of active weather on the way for today. We do have the risk for some isolated thunderstorms through the morning with the cold front and then again through the afternoon. The heat and the humidity certainly going to be building, so keep that in mind. Along the cold front, there's not a ton of moisture associated with it, so I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of rain, but it's going to be kind of showers on again, off again, some sunshine, chance of isolated thunderstorms, and a very similar story throughout the day tomorrow, but this is going to be more so later on in the afternoon and through the evening. Temperatures for the next couple of days are going to be stunning. This afternoon getting up to 24, and then if you are traveling to cottage country, because I know a lot of people do so at this time of year, we are going to be seeing fairly decent conditions in many areas, but in others there's that risk for some active weather, isolated thunderstorms. For example, tomorrow in Collingwood we're looking at 22 degrees, that risk of isolated thunderstorms. 23 in Parry Sound, so still warm but fairly wet. Same deal for North Bay. Haliburton has the risk for some isolated thunderstorms. Gananoque as well. As you travel east, we could see some more active weather, but by Wednesday conditions look much better. Goderich still could be holding on to a few isolated showers, but areas a little bit further to the north and to the east certainly look much better. Peterborough getting up to 26, Gananoque getting up to 24, but the heat and the humidity is going to make it feel like the low 30s. Now, I don't know about you, Tom, but I have been waiting a really long time for this hot and humid weather, so I'm actually kind of glad that it's here. That pretty much says it's there forever, as far as anyone that's commuting is concerned. Okay, we are seeing a few isolated showers through the Barrie area right now. We're also seeing some rain through Kitchener, but it really is just light. It's as this cold front is passing through. We do have the risk, however, this afternoon and throughout the day tomorrow for some isolated thunderstorms. And then for Wednesday, a much better situation if you don't mind the heat and the humidity, because we're going to see a lot of that. High pressure moving in, keeping the system to our south. Temperatures getting up into the mid to high 20s, but feeling more like the mid 30s when you factor in the humidity. Now, it is going to feel closer to 31 for tomorrow and into Wednesday, but by Thursday, we cool down to more comfortable conditions throughout much of the GTA. Looking forward to a good next
Go to the weather.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. It is the 16th of June. We had a wonderful weekend weather-wise. The heat and the humidity, it's going to rise this week, but we have the chance of active weather.
That's okay.
It is okay.
I love that. I mean, I'd way rather that than snowstorms, sleet, snow, freezing conditions, wind chills.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There is
so
no
nice.
way. Well, over the weekend, I think a lot of people were inside, through Barrie as well as through the Kitchener area. It's not going to be very intense. It's going to be quite light, and it's going to be kind of scattered on again, off again, chance of showers, chance of thunderstorms. That's going to be the scenario for the next couple of days. The long range, well, I'll talk about that in a moment. First, here's Tom with traffic. Well, we do have that risk of isolated thunderstorms today and into tomorrow, but then the conditions really start to improve. We are going to be seeing warm air, heat, humidity for tomorrow and into Wednesday, but by Thursday we clear out. We are going to be seeing a nice day for Friday, and the preliminary reports for the weekend look amazing. So 25 tomorrow, risk of a few isolated thunderstorms. Wednesday clearing out. Thursday, Friday look fantastic. By Saturday, we're looking at 22 degrees through Hamilton. Sunday, 24. I know we were initially talking about some rain for Sunday, but it looks as though that's pushed into Monday. So we are going to be seeing a fairly decent work week, if you don't mind a little bit of heat and humidity that's moving in later on in the week. Well, we are going to be seeing the heat and the humidity build, but it's not going to last for too long. Initially, we thought it was going to last for pretty much the majority of the week, but now Wednesday is going to be one of our warmer days. It's going to feel like 31 when you factor in the humidity, but we've got high pressure in place, which means we are going to be seeing some sunshine. So Thursday and Friday look fantastic, very comfortable. Temperatures close to where they should be in the low to mid 20s, and feeling like that when you factor in the humidity. Tomorrow, 25, feeling like 31. It's going to feel like 31 on Wednesday, but then the humidity dramatically drops off, feeling closer to 26 for Thursday. Thursday, Friday, beautiful forecast, tons of sunshine. And it looks as though next weekend looks fantastic. Temperatures are going to be comfortable with a little bit of heat and humidity.
Morning, you do need that light jacket, but of course, as Emily's been telling us, temperatures are going to warm up and you'll be able to shed some layers into the afternoon. And speaking of which, let's head back inside to Emily and Tom.
Thanks, Kevin. Okay, Tom, so I was just talking to our social media guru, Alexandria Pope, and apparently I have to learn how to Vine.
Vine.
This is Vine.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Vine before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so this is us learning to Vine.
So we're having to be in this shot on your phone?
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Excuse us while we Vine.
Do you hear that? This is us learning to Vine. Okay.
All right.
All right. So what we are going to be talking about coming up is the risk of isolated thunderstorms. Now, are you seeing any rain on any of the cameras? Because I was showing some on radar.
No, not really. There's a tiny bit down through Hamilton. There was a little while ago, but nothing major. Yeah, Kitchener's seen a little bit, Barry's seen a bit.
Okay, but the risk is going to continue kind of on and off throughout the day today, and then into the long-range forecast, the heat and the humidity is going to build. We're looking at storms, and when we say isolated, I mean we could get severe downpours throughout Mississauga and then see absolutely nothing through Newmarket or Vaughan. We'll talk about the long range. How long will the heat and the humidity continue? That answer coming up. But first, here's Tom with traffic. It is going to warm up, yeah. Today and tomorrow, certainly the humidity is going to rise. It'll break by late day Wednesday and into Thursday. We've got high pressure moving in place, so the risk of thunderstorm really diminishes. And then we're going to see lots of sunshine as this area of high pressure really takes over. We're going to be seeing that system stay to the south. And our temperatures are going to be quite comfortable, which is good news for those of us that don't love the heat and humidity. I'm not one of those, by the way. I love it. The hotter, the better as far as I'm concerned. But I know a lot of people find it really sticky and uncomfortable. So with humidex values into the low 30s for the next couple of days, you may want to get that AC repair or just turn it on. By Thursday, Friday, much more comfortable. And so far, the upcoming weekend looks amazing throughout the Greater Toronto area. Well, after a wonderful weekend, the heat and the humidity are going to rise. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few moments. Did you have a wonderful weekend? How did you get out and celebrate Father's Day? Well, there were so many different events going on in and around the city. Tom was actually at the Georgetown Highland Games. Check this out. We do have a little bit of active weather on the way for today. We do have the risk for some isolated thunderstorms through the morning with the cold front, and then again through the afternoon. The heat and the humidity certainly going to be building, so keep that in mind. Along the cold front, there's not a ton of moisture associated with it, so I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of rain, but it's going to be kind of showers on again, off again, some sunshine, chance of isolated thunderstorms, and a very similar story throughout the day tomorrow, but this is going to be more so later on in the afternoon and through the evening. Temperatures for the next couple of days are going to be stunning. This afternoon getting up to 24, and then if you are traveling to cottage country, because I know a lot of people do so at this time of year, we are going to be seeing fairly decent conditions in many areas, but in others there's that risk for some active weather, isolated thunderstorms. For example, tomorrow in Collingwood we're looking at 22 degrees, that risk of isolated thunderstorms. 23 in Parrystown, so still warm but fairly wet. Same deal for North Bay. Haliburton has the risk for some isolated thunderstorms. Gannon Gananoque as well as you travel east. We could see some more active weather, but by Wednesday, conditions look much better. Goderich still could be holding on to a few isolated showers, but areas a little bit further to the north and to the east certainly look much better. Peterborough getting up to 26, Gananoque getting up to 24. But the heat and the humidity is going to make it feel like the low 30s. Now, I don't know about you, Tom, but I have been waiting a really long time for this hot and humid weather, so I'm actually kind of glad that it's here.
Back inside of the studio.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I've been seeing some people on Twitter posting about thunderstorms through the Brampton area. It's really just going to be one of those days, kind of on again, off again, sunny, cloudy, rain.
May I say it's perfect? Weekend's nice and sunny, beautiful, then
Rain
a
through
bit
the
of
week.
rain on Monday. How could it get any better than that?
Unless you work on the weekends and you have like Monday, Tuesday off.
That would be rotten. Sorry about that.
There's some of those people.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the radar. We can actually show you the rain that Kevin was talking about. Like we were mentioning earlier, you may see nothing in Oshawa, but then see thunderstorms through Barrie. It's going to be one of those days. Talk about the long range. We'll talk about the heat and humidity, but first, let's talk to Tom with traffic. Well, we are going to be seeing temperatures warm up. We do have the risk for isolated thunderstorms not only for today, but for tomorrow as well. And then by Wednesday, we really start to clear out. We're going to see high pressure moving into the area, so lots of sunshine. Temperatures are going to be very warm. We're looking at mid-20s, feeling like the upper 30s when you factor in the humidity. Looking at the temperatures getting us closer to the weekend, I know it's only Monday, but that's all we're thinking about, right? 25 degrees tomorrow, risk of isolated thunderstorms, 25 for Wednesday, feeling like 31. Cooling down for Thursday, Friday into Saturday, and first look at the weekend. Yeah, looks amazing. We're going to see some sunshine. Temperatures exactly where they should be, even a little bit on the cool side, but feeling quite comfortable when you factor in the heat and the humidity.
Now,
We'll keep our eye on that chair. You never know. Somebody might sit on it. Imagine you went to it and someone was lounging on it, having a cocktail, or a cup of coffee, I should say. We are seeing the rain moving in. We are seeing some thunderstorm activity embedded in this cold front. Thunderstorm risk is widespread over southern Ontario throughout the day today. It's not only going to be for this morning, but for the afternoon. We could see on again, off again showers, just a lot of instability building in the atmosphere.
I'm going to throw it back inside to the studio with Emily and Tom.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I was just looking at Twitter, and a couple of people are talking about thunderstorms moving through their area. We'd love to see pictures and videos of the active weather in your area, but only if it is safe to do so. I mean, don't be crazy running out there in the middle of a thunderstorm taking pictures of this.
don't be up on the roof or climbing a tree taking pictures.
And don't stand under a tree
don't stand
in
under
a thunderstorm. A lot of people think, let's go to a tree for shelter. Not bad idea.
No, it's true.
Because the lightning can hit,
And don't stand in an open field either. That's bad too.
You're supposed
Where
to
do you go?
You're supposed to lie down if you're in an
Lie
open
down
field.
in a rain-soaked field?
Well, yeah.
Really?
Would you rather get hit by lightning?
No.
Well, then
don't go to
lie
the field.
down.
Don't, get off the field.
Okay, let's take a look at the radar. You lie down. If it's your life at risk, you
Well,
lie down.
all right.
Be widespread. I mean, it's going to be very, very isolated. You could see heavy rain and thunderstorms through Vaughan, but then see absolutely nothing in Oakville. It's going to be one of those afternoons. We'll talk more about the heat and the humidity and if it's going to rise in just a moment, but first, here's some traffic.
Well, if you need a slightly used chair, we've got one for you in the middle of the 403. Let's go and have a look as we head out of Hamilton, heading across. Just you come over to Waterdown Road. So far, no one's hammered it, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Let's go and have a look at it. There it is there. So it's got a tarp on it, and it's been pretty close to being nailed a few times by some of the cars merging here. But the OPP are en route. They should be there very, very soon. And also, the MTO should be on the scene. They'll do a rolling block here in order to stop traffic until they get it cleared. But that's a chair sitting in lane 2. So just be aware of that if you're heading out of the 403. There, the OPP. They are right there. Lights are flashing, and they should be getting this off to the side pretty quickly. So you never know what you're going to get as an officer. Sometimes it can be cars. Then another time, it's a chair. So we'll continue to monitor that. But nonetheless, it's pretty good shape. Rain showers across the 401 right now, making things a little slick. So just be aware that Emily's got details on your long-range forecast.
Yeah, this rain is going to be kind of on again, off again, on again, off again. We'll see some sunshine. We may see some thunderstorms. And that's kind of been the scenario for the last couple of hours throughout the GTA. Similar scenario tomorrow, and then by Wednesday we clear out. We've got high pressure moving in the area, which means lots of sunshine. Temperatures are really going to warm up. We're going to be a bit muggy today, but tomorrow and into Wednesday, that's when we really heat up. Feeling closer to 31 when you factor in the humidity. Thursday, Friday look great, and our first look at the weekend looks amazing through the GTA. Another great weekend ahead. All right, that's good news. Thanks, Kevin. We're going to see some sunshine and then some cloud cover and then the potential for isolated thunderstorms. Just enough instability to bubble something up.
Yeah, it's just sort of a whole mixture of things happening. Same in traffic, you know.
Really?
I've got chickens on the highway.
How's the chair?
The chair is gone.
Somebody
chair is
sitting
on the
in it?
floor. No, the OVP threw it over the side, so it's clear. We've got chickens. We've got tractor trailers rolling over. We got tractor trailers on fire.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
As long as the chickens aren't near the tractor trailers.
No, the chickens are getting, well, it's apparently a black rooster who's been walking around the highway for a while. I don't know where he came from.
Interesting. That's what you missed at today's morning show.
That's right.
That's our must-see moment right there. Factor in that humidity, and then there's that risk for isolated thunderstorms and showers, and that risk continues tomorrow. Beyond that, I've got all the details coming up, but first, Tom, talk about the chickens or the tractor trailers?
Well, we're going to start with the one that's on fire, and that's on the 410 coming. Let's go over to the Burlington Skyway, and we'll look for a chicken. The chicken's supposed to be wandering around up the highway here on the left shoulder initially. Now, I don't see him, but not easy to find a chicken when he's walking along the left shoulder. Nonetheless, there is a chicken somewhere over here, so we'll just watch for that. Now, with earlier problems at Kennedy, Emily has got a much less complicated long-range forecast.
It's all about the chickens and the trucks. But for me, it's just for the heat and humidity. We do have that risk of isolated thunderstorms today and into tomorrow, but by Wednesday, high pressure is going to move in. It's going to sit firmly in place over the lower Great Lakes, which means lots of sunshine. Temperatures are actually going to cool down. The heat and humidity is going to level off. We are going to be seeing seasonal temperatures into Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday's still going to be a little hot. Thursday, much better, 24, feeling like 26. And the first look at the weekend looks absolutely amazing yet again through the GTA. We have had weekend after weekend of great weather, and I'm hoping that I'm not jinxing it right now. But as it looks right now, mix of sun and cloud both Saturday and Sunday, and very, very comfortable temperatures. Thanks, Tom. Well, we are going to see heat and humidity rise over the next couple of days. We do have that risk for some isolated showers, possibly some thunderstorms continuing this afternoon and into tomorrow. But by Wednesday, conditions improve. We've got high pressure that's going to be filtering in through the lower Great Lakes, giving us lots of sunshine. That system staying far to our south. The heat and the humidity is going to die off by Thursday and into Friday. We are looking at gorgeous conditions. We've got tons of sunshine in the forecast. Temperatures even a little bit below our seasonal average. But for tomorrow and into Wednesday, it is going to be hot. It is going to be humid. It is going to feel more like the low to mid 30s throughout the GTA. It's Monday. It's the 16th of June. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's a bit of a wet start to the day. Kevin Yard's been joining us out in the elements. And Kevin, it's going to be one of those kind of days are on again, off again showers. Good to keep the umbrella handy.
All the way.
All right. Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, the heat and the humidity is certainly going to build throughout the day today. We're looking at a daytime high of 24 through Toronto, 28 in Hamilton, 25 through Barrie, 25 in Newmarket, 26 in Kitchener. So warm temperatures without the humidity. You throw that in, it's going to feel more like 30. We do have that thunderstorm risk continuing throughout the afternoon. It's going to be, like Kevin and I were talking about, kind of on again, off again, risk of isolated storms. So you could see some thunderstorms through Markham, but then see absolutely nothing in Burlington. It's going to be one of those days. Now, we are going to be dealing with heat and humidity for the next few days, but then by Wednesday, things really start to clear out, and we're going to notice a temperature difference for Thursday. Cooler air is going to be coming in, and we're going to see a daytime high of 24 degrees, feeling closer to 26, and then for Friday, lots of sunshine. Hi there. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Monday. It is the 16th of June. Summer-like heat is on the way. We'll talk about that in the long range. But first, summer-like showers and thunderstorms moving through the area. Kevin Yard's been joining us further north, and you've had the umbrella up more than you've had it down this morning, Kevin.
Tell us just how warm we're going to get today.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, we are going to be seeing a lot of heat and humidity build through the lower Great Lakes. We're sitting under this nice ridge in the jet stream. We've got a lot of warm air pushing in. We do have the risk for showers and thunderstorms, as you saw Kevin with his umbrella. That's because of the cold front moving through. A lot of instability later on this afternoon could also fire up a few storms. Same deal for tomorrow. The heat and the humidity certainly adding to the ingredient of some convective showers. By Wednesday, however, high pressure starts to build in. Thursday looks great. Friday, amazing, sunny. We are going to be seeing beautiful conditions into the weekend. Fun while the sun is shining. You can do it with friends, or if you prefer, you can just do it on your own, as long as you stick to what you know. Good morning. It's Monday. It's the 16th of June. I'm Emily Vukovic. Thanks for joining us here on the mornings at the Weather Network. We've been talking about the heat and humidity and how it's going to build for the next couple of days, and we've been seeing some showers on again, off again. And Kevin Yard joins us, and he's got his umbrella handy.
For it back inside of the studio.
Betty, you, Tom, and I would get along really well. The hotter, the better, that's for sure. 24 degrees this afternoon, feeling closer to 30, but because of those muggy, unstable conditions, we may see some isolated thunderstorms firing up. This evening going down to 14. We could see some fog, a lot of moisture in the air, and then tomorrow morning we're looking at 18 degrees, and it is going to be another warm one. Now, the heat and humidity is going to stick around for the next couple of days. By Wednesday, it will start to clear out as the day goes on. We've got high pressure moving in, so we are going to be seeing lots of sunshine. Temperatures into Friday, we are looking sunny and mild, 24, but the humidity drops off a little bit, only feeling closer to 26 by Thursday, and then 22 for Friday. And the first look at the weekend, I know it's only Monday, but we're all thinking about it, right? Because it is almost summer. We're looking at temperatures where they should be, and the heat and humidity is going to drop off slightly, so it looks very, very comfortable through Toronto.
Go to the